When we took the government, all the schools were running programs and using books which were completely politicized, and they were intended to brainwash, to make a brainwashing in the minds of the students. And all the teachers also were especially devoted to that. They wanted to create a new man.
If the new man was created in this classroom, he seems to have been rapidly erased. But under Allende, efforts were made to stimulate political awareness in the classroom, and some of the textbooks did have a leftist political content. The junta says that apart from destroying the textbooks, their most urgent task has been with the teachers themselves, amongst whom Marxist views were widely held. Has this meant removing quite a lot of teachers from their positions?
We have removed perhaps 15%. We can't remove everybody because we'll be lacking then of the amount of teachers. Yeah. But we are keeping many of them, but we keep a good control, or we try to keep a good control of what they are doing.
Ahora, si esto nosotros lo trasladamos.
To control the University of Concepcion, the junta installed as rector a retired Navy captain. He's already sacked 170 of the teaching staff, closed down entirely the faculties of journalism and sociology, and purged student bodies that, admittedly under Allende, had become grossly enlarged by politically inspired admissions.
First of all, the university was completely open to any student practically that he wanted to come inside the university. So we had an enormous increase of students. And that was how the university, from approximately 7,000 students in a matter of 3 years, it's increased up to 17,000. So you imagine what that means on academic standards. It was impossible. And the staff was exactly more or less the same. So it was very bad. And on academic standards, it had decreased a great deal, really.
Well, now you've lost a lot of students and a lot of the teaching staff as well. Do you feel that this is fair and just?
Well, that's very difficult, you know, because on this situation it's very difficult to say what is fair and what is just, you know.
Even those who felt that the universities had become dangerously over-politicized are shocked at the number of students expelled in Concepcion. Following the coup, every student was required to re-register and obtain a new identity card. But when the lists were published, only 10,000 out of 16,000 were permitted to re-register. 6,000 have either been dismissed or suspended. Suspensions were largely for academic reasons. Dismissals were handed out on the advice of military intelligence, who questioned 800 students about their political activities. Those suspended may reapply for admission next March, and the rest can enter these written appeals against dismissal. But undoubtedly, a large number will remain out in the cold. What is the future for the very large number of students who have been suspended or dismissed from the universities?
The government is looking for them work. We want them to work because it was the old government was using a slogan which says "University for everybody," and that is a thing which is not possible.